Hello everyone. A few months ago, we attempted to break a 19mm anchor chain using a 100-ton hydraulic press. However, this attempt was unsuccessful as our device started breaking at a force of 20 tons. This isn't surprising as it wasn't designed for testing such a large anchor chains. It was intended for testing simple chains, various cables, and some straps. Some people in the comments mentioned that we were essentially trying to break two chains this way. What do you think about it? I promised you that we would return to testing this chain a bit later.
2,000 years later.
We decided to make a new device from a railway rail. This is why there was such a long time gap between these two tests. A railway rail, to cut to the required size, is not something you can easily buy at the nearest grocery store. The rail is very strong and massive. It should withstand the load of a 100-ton press. The weak point in this construction might be the wheels, so they require special attention. It turned out to be a truly massive, indestructible structure weighing over 100 kilograms. A simpler method for attaching the chain will be used here. In the previous tests of this 19mm anchor chain, the maximum load the press could develop was 60 tons, which wasn't enough. Honestly, I have serious doubts that even a 100-ton load will be enough to break this chain. To begin with, we will try to test this 16mm anchor chain. Alright, let's go. It broke at a force of 60 tons. You can see that all the links suffered significant damage. Now it's time for our 19mm chain. Just for comparison, you can see how much thicker it is than the previous one. The load at the moment of braking was almost 90 tons. The camera filming the manometer fell due to the strong vibrations caused by the press. It's not as visible in the camera, but at the moment of braking, the press jumped quite a bit. Well, that's a nice break. This broken link feels not hot, but fairly warm. You can also notice the crack that appeared. By the way, these deformed edges at the break show us what's called flow stress during stretching. It's interesting what happened to the other links. Each of them is also somewhat deformed, and some have cracks. In this spot, you can see that even a welt broke under such a huge load. And here, a crack appeared. The press fitting also deformed slightly, as evidenced by this gap here. The broken links of these two chains have the same shape, which is not typical of the chains we tested earlier. Their links broke in half. I hope you enjoyed this video. Cheers for now.